Is it that time again? Draft lottery time. A time for Bill Daly, National Hockey League Commissioner Gary Bettman's right-hand man, to offer up another, "You've got to be kidding" smile if the Edmonton Oilers happen to win the All-In for Darlin top prize. "We think we're past being interested in this ping-pong ball TV extravaganza, but we're not. If the Oilers win the 2018 NHL Draft Lottery and get the right to pick Swedish offensive defenseman Rasmus Dahlin, who could be another generational player, that solves the puck-moving blue liner quest, even if he's a left shot, not a more preferred right. The Oilers have the 9th best draft odds, 5% at moving to number 1 from number 9 for the April 28 lottery. Not great, but last year New Jersey went from number 5 to number 1 with only an 8.5% chance and took center Nico Hischier, who doesn't look like a Swiss miss. So anything's possible. And if the Oilers don't score the right to pick Dahlin, there are 2 more chances at getting the right bingo balls in the draw. Last, Philadelphia jumped from 13th to 2nd, 2.2% in the second lottery draw, and took Brandon Wheat Kings center Nolan Patrick at the draft. Dallas went from 8th to 3rd, 5.8% in the third lottery, and selected Finnish defenseman Miro Heiskanen. The draft lottery picks from number 15 through number 4 will be announced live Saturday during the lottery show beginning at 5:30 p.m. MT on Sportsnet, CBC and TVA Sports. The remaining 3 picks will be revealed live during the second intermission of the Vegas Golden Knights vs. San Jose Sharks game, which starts at 6 p.m. MDT on Sportsnet and CBC. The Oilers have won the lottery twice when they weren't the worst team in the league, in 2015 to pick Connor McDavid and in 2012 to take Nail Yakupov. Oil Spills Podcast, the Edmonton Oilers and the NHL Draft Lottery, number 1 overall. Could it happen to the Oilers again? Yes, it could. 3 years ago, the Oilers won the 2015 NHL Draft Lottery with 11.5% odds of gaining the right to choose Connor McDavid first overall. This year, the Oilers head into the 2018 lottery holding the 9th overall pick. They have a 5% chance of winning the first overall pick, and shots at moving up to 2nd or 3rd overall, or dropping back to 10th, 11th or 12th. They were the worst team 2 other times and the right bingo balls came up. They took Taylor Hall in 2010 and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins in 2011. If the Oilers were to move into the top 3 after the lottery, they won't trade the pick. If they stay at number 9 or drop any farther back, they might consider moving it for more immediate help on the wing or on defense. Oiler general manager Peter Chiarelli will be there representing the Oilers at the draft in Toronto. He is the skinny on who could be the 9 best players. Rasmus Dahlin, Frölunda, Sweden. Nick Lidstrom says the 18-year-old defenseman is better than he was at the same age, and what he says carries incredible weight. Definite top pairing defenseman and power play quarterback in the NHL. He played briefly for the Swedes in Olympics when he was still 17. He's been in the Swedish Elite League for 2 years already. He'll be first Swede taken first overall since Mats Sundin in 1989. Andrei Svechnikov RW, Barry Ol. Big, 6'2", 190-pound Russian brother of Evgeny, the former first-rounder by Detroit. Steve Corneranos, who puts out the excellent Draft Analyst, says Svechnikov might be another Patrick Lane. Powerful, great shot, works half-wall on the power play, 40 goals in 44 games. Most scouts think he could move to NHL right away. Philip Zadina RW, Halifax, QMJHL. First-year CHL player after playing for Pardubice in the Czech Republic. He's a finisher, top-line player for sure. Stockier than Svechnikov and almost as good around the net with 44 goals in 57 games. Both Svechnikov and Zadina shoot left but play RW. Brady Tkachuk LW, Boston University. Plays strong power game but one NHL GM says, he isn't as greasy as his brother Matthew. At 6'3", 196 pounds, he's hard on pucks, not as proficient around the net as the Calgary Flames forward. He only had 8 goals but 35 assists in a very productive freshman year at BU to make the all-rookie team. Shoots left. Oilers need right wingers more than left, but would NT Brady in Edmonton and Matthew in Calgary be a great rivalry? Quinn Hughes Defense, University of Michigan. Small at 5'9" and 167 pounds, a wonderful skater who plays left defense and has little trouble carrying the puck into the opposing end. His dad Jim used to be an assistant coach with the Bruins. Oliver Wahlstrom C., U.S. Under-18 program. He might also be a right winger as a pro. His dad is Swedish, but he was brought up in Quincy, Massachusetts, and went to powerful Shattuck Street, Mary's Prep outside Minneapolis. Big scorer with 40 goals in 53 games this year and having a terrific under-18 Worlds. Adam Bokovist defense, Brynäs, Sweden, was the best Swedish player in the Canada-Sweden game at the Ivan Linker International Tournament last summer. Wispy build but HES a right shot, left side defenseman, and he puts up points. He could be power play point guy. Not yet ready for the NHL. Evan Bouchard defense, London Knights. Huge year with the old team with 87 points, averaged 4 shots a game. Excellent on the power play, shoots right, not as good a skater as Hughes or Bokovist. Scouts are not sure if HES a top pairing blue liner or a number 3 offensive weapon, but HES 6'2", 195 pounds, so good size. Noah Dobson defense, Acadie Bathurst Titan. He shoots right, always a commodity, and HES 6'3" and puts up points with 66 in 63 games for the QMJHL team. Born in Maritimes, in Summerside, PEI, and played for Canada in the Ivan Linker World Under-18 tournament last summer. Email jmatheson@postmedia.com and Twitter @NorbyMatty.